Graduating students should report immediately to their assigned assembly area in the basement of the Armory. Graduating students should report immediately to their assigned assembly area in the basement of the Armory. Please welcome the Platform Party and College of Education faculty. Please welcome the graduating class of 2023-2024. Thank you. Commencement celebrates the achievement for thousands of Terrapins. Our university policies do not allow for disruption of any university event, including commencement. If you wish to engage in protests, demonstrations, or other such expressive activities, you must abide by university policy and do so in the designated areas outside of the venue. Thank you for making this day special for our graduating Terps. And now, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Please be seated. The University of Maryland Land Acknowledgement. Every community owes its existence and strength to the generations before them around the world who contributed their hopes, dreams, and energy into making the history that led to this moment. Truth and acknowledgement are critical in building mutual respect and connections across all barriers of heritage and difference. So, we acknowledge the truth that is often buried. We are on the ancestral lands of the Piscataway people, who are the ancestral stewards of this sacred land. It is their historical responsibility to advocate for the four-legged, the winged, those that crawl, and those that swim. They remind us that clean air and pristine waterways are essential to all life. This land acknowledgement is a vocal reminder for each of us as two-leggeds to ensure our physical environment is in better condition than what we inherited for the health and prosperity of future generations. Presiding over today's ceremony is Dr. Kimberly Griffin, Dean of the College of Education.
Good afternoon, EdTerps. Good afternoon, EdTerps. All right, good afternoon to our guests of honor, our College of Education faculty and staff, family, and friends. Welcome to the College of Education's 2024 commencement ceremony. It is a pleasure and an honor to celebrate this significant milestone with our summer 2023, winter 2023, and spring 2024 graduates. I'm so proud of the 212 students who have successfully completed the requirements for their master's and doctoral degrees. Today is the culmination of their hard work, perseverance, and commitment to the future of our society. Our graduating EdTerps have received a high-quality education from a world-class institution and are ready to use the skills, knowledge, and experience they've gained at Maryland to help create a more just and equitable society and tackle society's grandest challenges. They've been challenged to lead fearlessly in and out of the classroom. They've learned how to bring empathy and compassion to their work. They've championed equity and social justice. They've been prepared to be transformative and impactful educators, researchers, counselors, and psychologists. And now they are ready to have a real impact on the world. So, who are these EdTerps who will change the world? Will Haley Cappy please stand if she's able? You are looking at one of this year's Teachers of Promise. Awarded by the Maryland State Department of Education, Haley was selected for her high academic standing and strong potential to be an outstanding teacher. Congratulations. You may be seated. I'd also like to recognize Gabrielle Gee and Kelly O'Shea. Could you stand if you're able? These students have been recognized by the Maryland Association of Teacher Educators, who have awarded them with Distinguished Educator Awards. Congratulations. You may be seated. We take pride in all of our graduates, every single EdTerp here today, and we are so pleased to celebrate their accomplishments. Now, I know that our graduates didn't reach this point alone. It takes a village. So I'd like to recognize all of the faculty members, staff members, advisors, and loved ones who have continuously supported our graduates on their academic journey. Thank you. This is truly a joyous occasion for all of us. So at this time, I'd like to introduce the platform party. Dr. William Ming Liu, Chair, Department of Counseling, Higher Education, and Special Education. Dr. Laura Stapleton, Chair of the Department of Human Development and Quantitative Methodology. Dr. Nihat Polat, Chair, Department of Teaching and Learning, Policy and Leadership. Dr. Doug Lombardi, Associate Dean for Faculty Affairs. Dr. Ebony Terrell-Shockley, who's wearing two hats today. She is the Associate Dean for Undergraduate Studies and Educator Preparation, and she is also our commencement narrator. I would also like to introduce faculty members, staff, and students who are playing a major role in the ceremony today. Dr. Lucas Butler, Grand Marshal, Chair of the College of Education Senate. Ms. Brittany Berry, Academic Advisor, College of Education Undergraduate Studies, and Graduate Announcer. Ms. Tatiana Herrera and Ms. Janice Cornell DeMoss and the staff of the Office of Student Services who coordinated today's commencement ceremony. And finally, I'd like to invite every College of Education faculty and staff member to stand. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for the time that you have invested in our students to make sure that their experiences have been memorable. Joining our celebration today as well is Ms. Barbara Friedlander, who will be representing the College of Education Alumni Network. Barbara.
On behalf of the College of Education Alumni Network, we congratulate each of you on your graduation and welcome you as a new member into the UMD alumni community. Your continued affiliation with the university is a lifelong relationship. Once a Terp, always a Terp. I truly value that relationship, and I hope that you will too. We want to encourage you to be an active alum as you progress through your career. Please take advantage of all the opportunities by our Alumni Association and enjoy the ongoing involvement with the Terp community. We have many free virtual and in-person professional learning and network opportunities planned just for you throughout the year. We hope you'll join us. So after being an educator for over 35 years, I thought I would share 3 bits of advice that I used to further my career. First, refer back to your class notes. You're going to need them. Keep in touch with your EdTerp professors. I talk from experience when I say they are a very valuable resource. Second, when you're looking for new strategies, interventions, or ideas, reach out to your EdTerp community in the field. You have a new network, use it. And third, always remember to stop, breathe, and celebrate the successes, big and small. The UMD College of Education Alumni Network congratulates each of you on this wonderful achievement. Please wear your TERP pride as you navigate your future career adventures. We cannot wait to see you at our network events and see all that you accomplish.
Thank you, Ms. Friedlander. And now I have the honor of introducing our College of Education commencement speaker, Dr. Michelle Asha Cooper. Dr. Michelle Asha Cooper is Vice President for Public Policy at the Lumina Foundation, an independent private foundation that is committed to making opportunities for learning beyond high school available to all. She also serves as Executive Director of the Foundation's Washington, D.C. office. Dr. Cooper is a former Deputy Undersecretary at the U.S. Department of Education who previously served as President and CEO of the Institute for Higher Education Policy for more than 12 years. She has held leadership positions with the Advisory Committee on Student Financial Assistance, the American Association of Colleges and Universities, the Council of Independent Colleges, and King's College. She knows firsthand the transformative power of education and the vital importance of advancing racial and economic equity and making opportunities for learning beyond high school available to all. She is among the nation's most influential voices in championing access and success for all students in education. Dr. Cooper is a native of Charleston, South Carolina, and lives in Washington with her family. She earned a bachelor's degree from the College of Charleston, a master's from Cornell University, and her doctorate, guess where? University of Maryland College of Education. We are so proud of her and so happy to have her be our commencement speaker today.
To Dean Griffin, Associate Deans, Department Chairs, esteemed faculty and staff, families, proud families and friends, and most importantly, the remarkable graduates before us today, good afternoon. It is an honor and a privilege to be able to address you, the class of 2023 and 2024. As I stand before you today, I am reminded of my own graduation from this very same college. I remember so much about that day. I remember my family and my friends. I remember my fellow graduates and professors, even one of my professors, Sharon Friesbert, still on the stage, right? I remember so much about that day, but the thing I don't remember is the speaker. And this lack of remembrance is very humbling because I now know that at some point you probably won't remember me either. And that's all right, because what I really want you to remember is one simple word, just one word, and that word is hope. Hope is not merely a fleeting emotion or a distant dream. It is a powerful force that propels us forward even in the face of adversity. Hope. During the pandemic, I spent a lot of time in my car, driving back and forth to South Carolina to check on my family. And often I would take the back roads, opting out of getting on the interstate to enjoy a slower, more scenic ride. And these rides were typically pleasurable and peaceful, but periodically I would stumble into a community that seemed to be struggling. People were still in the town, but it seemed like everything else had left. Now, granted, it was during the pandemic, so a lot of places looked like this. But these particular places, there was something a little bit different. There was an eerie sense of desolation and hopelessness. These encounters made me wonder, what happened here? Sometimes my curiosity got the best of me, and I delved into researcher mode, and I wanted to learn more. So I would go back and I would read old newspapers about the history of the town. I would read current newspapers and read about current events. I would dig up demographic data. I really just wanted to get a sense of what had happened. And during that process, I learned a lot, and I detected a predictable pattern. If poverty rates were high, then employment and educational attainment were low. Poverty, lack of jobs, and underperforming schools are a community's recipe for despair and hopelessness. And according to research, these trends are growing in communities all across this nation, maybe even some right here in this state. So graduates, I want you to know that our schools, our communities, and our world need hope now more than ever before. We are living in an increasingly diverse, interconnected, yet unequal world. To combat the inequities that we are faced with, we need people who are ready, willing, and able to fix the problems that plague our society. Problems like hopelessness. Graduates, as you embark upon your respective journeys beyond this campus community, remember that you do have the potential to make a difference. Whether you find yourself in a classroom, a boardroom, a research center, or a community center, let hope be your North Star. Even if your title or career path will send you on a path that is typically not one associated with the field of education, always remember that we are all educators at our core, at our very core. And as educators, we stand on the front lines of change, tasked with shaping the hearts and minds of the next generations and all of those who we touch through our work. But let's be honest, the road ahead is not easy. Our educational system from early childhood to higher education is under a great deal of pressure. In our classrooms, we have students who face obstacles that are beyond their control. They face poverty, they face discrimination, they face trauma. We see the gaps in resources and opportunities that threaten to derail their dreams. But amid these challenges, there is resilience, there is hope, and there is you. In our communities, we witness the disparities and the injustices that divide us. We see inequality, we see hatred, we see violence. We see the pain and suffering of those who have been marginalized and ignored and forgotten. But amid the chaos, there is compassion, there is opportunity, there is hope, and there is you. In our world, we confront existential, invisible threats, threats like climate change, political unrest, global pandemics, and even hopelessness. Fear and uncertainty can sometimes grip our collective consciousness. But amid the turmoil, there is innovation, there is unity, there is hope, and there is you. Class of 2023 and 2024, today I stand before you to issue a challenge. The challenge is for you to be the hope we need. Now, you may be wondering, how exactly am I supposed to do that? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you 3 little points. First, I want you to start by keeping hope alive. Now, you can keep hope alive by cultivating a positive mindset and proactively engaging with people, starting with those ones that you live with and the ones that you will serve, your family, your students, your clients, or your constituents. It is essential to listen to everyone. Talk with students families, parents, community leaders, and everybody in between. Listen closely to what they say they need. Graduates, I encourage you to seek common ground and better solutions to our collective challenges. Explore all sides of an issue or an argument. Disagree without being disagreeable. Keep hope alive. Second, I want you to embrace the power of hope by focusing on the facts and the evidence. In a world of disinformation and misinformation, we need you to be critical thinkers. We need you to be able to discern fact from fiction. I want you to ask questions, probe deeper. This is the mark of a true educator. I also want you to prioritize reading. Whether it's from a physical book or an audio book, it really doesn't matter as long as you read it and hear it for yourself. In today's fast-paced world, we often glance at the headlines. We listen to sound bites, and we rely on social media snippets for our information. I get it. Time is of the essence, and I sometimes catch myself doing this exact same thing, too. But we all must find time to go back and read the full story. Life is more nuanced than a social media post. Context really does matter. Wherever your education takes you, stay informed, teach others to do the same, and please promise me that you will read the whole story. And finally, I want you to be the embodiment of hope in your jobs and in your communities. As educators, our legacy is one of service, service to our communities and service to the world. We need hope, and there is you. Be the hope. When you enter a room, I want people to look up and say, oh, here comes hope. Be the hope by educating all students, all people, even the ones who are challenging. Be the hope on your jobs and in your community, showing that every act of kindness, every voice raised in protest, and every hand extended in friendship is a declaration of our unwavering belief in a better tomorrow. Be the hope for this world, locking arms in solidarity with those who seek a world free of the racist, sexist, and polarizing forces that seek to divide us and destroy our democracy. Be the hope. Class of 2023, class of 2024, my fellow EdTerps, we need hope, and I'm betting on each and every one of you. Be fearless, go Terps. Thank you.
One more time for Dr. Cooper. Thank you so much. Now it is my pleasure to present our 2024 doctoral student speaker, Dr. Yi Feng. Dr. Feng received both her master's and PhD degrees from the program in quantitative methodology, measurement, and statistics in the College of Education. She is now serving as an assistant professor in quantitative psychology at the University of California, Los Angeles. She is dedicated to advancing quantitative methodologies in education research, psychology, and social sciences. Dr. Feng has an extensive list of first authored publications in peer-reviewed methodological journals, including Psychological Methods and Multivariate Behavioral Research, as well as applied research journals such as Child Development. She has received both the Outstanding Master's Student Award and the Outstanding PhD Student Award during her training at the College of Education, so it is only fitting that she'd be addressing us today. Dr. Feng.
Good afternoon. It is with, good afternoon, yay, my fellow EdTerps, thank you. It is with great gratitude and pride that I come back home today, honored and humbled to speak on behalf of the graduating class of 2023 and 2024. As we always say in graduate school, a good dissertation is a done dissertation. And now perhaps for a graduation ceremony, a good speech is a short speech. So I promise not to take too much of your time. 2,985 days. That's the time I spent at UMD as a graduate student. Yes, it was a very long journey, but honestly, these were the best days of my life so far, and they will forever shine brightly in my memory. And the journey they represent goes well beyond the master's and PhD degrees. It was a journey of becoming. When I first walked in here, joining the program in Quantitative Methodology, Measurement, and Statistics, QMMS, that's right, I'm the so-called numbers nerd, I will admit I was somewhat uncertain about where the future would lead me. But I was fortunate enough to work with an incredible group of faculty, including my advisor, Dr. Hancock, sitting right there, who guided and supported me every step of the way. And in case if you don't know them, they have much better social skills than you would imagine of a bunch of stats professors. These amazing faculty mentors showed me the true power of education and how it can change students' lives in the most profound way. Today, I didn't bring any special guests with me, but I assure you I'm far from alone. My family is already here, all around me. They are the family I chose and continue to choose. My academic family in the QMMS program here in the College of Education, the ones who guided my journey of becoming. To my dear fellow graduates, today we gather with friends and family to celebrate our achievement. Everyone's journey is unique and incredible in its own way, but none of our achievements came easily. We juggled coursework, research, service, and personal commitments, all while trying to push the boundaries of knowledge in our fields. And oh yes, it was during a global pandemic. There have been moments of self-doubt, setbacks, frustration, and even tears, sometimes maybe a lot of tears. Yet here we are, standing stronger than the hardships, turning those challenges into stepping stones. As a community, we have been each other's support and lifting each other up. And for that, every one of us deserves a huge shout out. I wish you good luck. We always say that when someone begins a new adventure. But as College of Education graduates, what we take with us is more than just luck. We are equipped with the knowledge, skills, and the dedication to make a real difference. It is our commitment to carry forward the spirit of our college, of our academic home, in whatever role we assume, whether as educators, as researchers, or as practitioners. Our education has been transformative and made us who we are today. It prepares us not only for our own very bright futures, but also for contributing to the journeys of many others who will be fortunate enough to serve in our exciting careers. Let's look forward to using our training to enhance their learning experiences, to improve educational outcomes, and to create better, more equitable education systems that lead every student to their own success. As a quantitative methodologist, understanding and modeling uncertainty is at the core of my training and my work. Well, our world is ever-changing, always presenting us with new obstacles, new challenges, new uncertainty. I encourage all of us to embrace this uncertainty that lies ahead in our lives. We are well-trained to navigate this next journey, to overcome its challenges, and to contribute to a better world. Together, we can and will move forward fearlessly. Go EdTerps!
Dr. Feng, thank you. Dr. Feng is indeed joined by her academic family here today, so I would like to invite them to stand, please, and be recognized to her academic family and the stats professors. Thank you very much. It is now my pleasure to introduce our master's student speaker, Ms. Madeline Martinucci. Madeline Martinucci is excitedly graduating today with a master's degree in secondary education with a concentration in social studies from the Integrated Master's and Teacher Certification, or MCERT program. After spending most of her childhood in the San Francisco Bay Area, Madeline first came to the University of Maryland in 2019 to study history with the intention of enrolling in the MCERT program upon graduation. In May 2023, Madeline graduated with honors and a bachelor's degree in history and minors in secondary education and Spanish. Madeline is incredibly thankful to her family, her friends, her professors, and colleagues at the University of Maryland for their support throughout her education and looks forward to her career as a social studies teacher right here in the state of Maryland. Madeline.
I didn't have this written in, but everyone else has started by saying good afternoon, so good afternoon to you all. Thank you. Also, go ahead and start. Welcome to our esteemed faculty, loving family and friends, and proud graduates. Thank you for being here as we celebrate the graduates of the College of Education's classes of 2023 and 2024. At my internship placement, teaching was often described as a team sport. It was explained to me that this is because teaching involves constantly collaborating with your peers to adapt ideas and practices and make them better. I frequently saw this in practice when teachers worked together, shared resources, and offered advice without hesitation. This environment is much more easily spoken about than created because it is hard to find people who are generous with their time and effort and who are willing to dedicate so much of themselves to helping others. The people who do this are the ones we remember for a lifetime for their positive impact and their actions, and so many of them started right where we are today. I know we are capable of being sources of hope and inspiration like those before us because we already have done so as active members of our programs, and I have learned so much from working with all of you. My fellow social studies cohort members inspired me with their unwavering determination, perseverance, and courage through every up and down of our year together. And believe me, there were ups and downs. My critical friends motivated me to work hard by doing so themselves, no matter what came their ways. My professors taught me that teaching is as much being a lifelong student as it is being an instructor, and that striving to do your best every day is the best thing you can do. None of what we have done in these programs has been easy, because none of what we will do will be easy. However, I'm confident that we are ready for what's to come, and that each of you will change so many lives through your work. Congratulations again to the graduates. You're going to do incredible things. Thank you, and go Terps.
Thank you, Ms. Martinucci. Ms. Martinucci is joined today by her friends and her loved ones. Will Ms. Martinucci's family and friends please stand and wave as you're able? All right. Now, to give you a better idea of the great breadth we have in our college, I'd like to invite our department chairs to say a few words about their students and their programs.
Dr. William Ming Liu, Chair of the Department of Counseling, Higher Education, and Special Education.
Good afternoon. I have the distinct honor of serving as the Department Chair for Counseling, Higher Education, and Special Education. May I ask the master's and doctoral students in counseling psychology, school mental health, higher education, student affairs, international education policy, and special education to please rise and stay standing. Congratulations. Our graduates come from the top-ranked programs in the nation. They studied under top-ranked researchers that are nationally renowned and internationally renowned for their research and practice. Our graduates in counseling psychology, school counseling, higher education, student affairs, international education policy and special education are going to go on to transform higher education, impact the lives of college students, transform international education policy, develop science and practice to transform fearlessly mental health practice across the lifespan. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of being the department chair. Congratulations to you all.
Dr. Laurel Stapleton, Chair of the Department of Human Development and Quantitative Methodology.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I didn't really hear it as much. I heard it from here. Good afternoon. Thank you. I am tickled to death to be the chair of this department. And so can I ask, please, that the master's and doctoral graduates from the Human Development Program and the Quantitative Methodology, Measurement, and Statistics Program please stand and stay standing. This is your chance to stretch the legs. All right. Please stand. Okay. Stay. So, Human Development and Quantitative Methodology Department, what the heck is that? Let me tell you a little bit about who these folks are. So our graduates in quantitative methodology are going on to positions that highlight the importance of understanding how social science data are best used and how not to abuse that data. Okay. Our graduates are already employed as data scientists at Meta and Atlassian, as statisticians at the Food and Drug Administration, and as faculty at prestigious universities in the US. Our master's graduates in human development are already in positions as teachers and leaders in their schools, and with their master's degree are now equipped to become leaders and role models within their buildings to increase the understanding of complex issues that young children and adolescents face as they develop. And finally, our doctoral graduates in human development have specialized in understanding how the brain develops and interventions that can lead to improved cognition and social abilities for children. Our graduates are taking positions in research and policy organizations and continuing their studies as postdoctoral research fellows working to understand environmental influences on the development of mathematical cognition. Congratulations, graduates. You may now be seated.
Dr. Nihat Polat, Chair of the Department of Teaching and Learning, Policy and Leadership.
Good afternoon. Thank you, so I don't have to say it again. So welcome. Would the graduates from the Department of Teaching and Learning, Policy and Leadership please stand and stay standing? Stretch. Thank you. Structured around 3 divisions, our department offers numerous undergraduate and graduate programs. In education policy and leadership, language and literacy and social inquiry, science and technology, and mathematics education. Our department prepares caring and fearless teachers, educators, and researchers who transform education for good. So, off the script, I would say this, regardless of which program you're graduating from today, you epitomize the 2 themes of both commencement speeches that we have listened to. Dr. Cooper's today on hope, and yesterday, if you were at the commencement, Governor Westmore's focus on choose tough. We know you're tough. I've seen some of you on the soccer field. And we are hopeful because there is you. Thank you, and you may be seated.
At this time, we will recognize our 2023-2024 graduates. Will those receiving a doctoral or master's degree please rise? Dr. Kimberly Griffin will present the graduate degree recipients.
Dean Griffin, in accordance with the recommendations of the graduate faculty, I present to you those students who have successfully completed all graduation requirements and are recipients of doctoral degrees and master's degrees.
Dr. Lombardi, I acknowledge the recommendations of the graduate faculty, and I am pleased to extend congratulations to each graduate upon completion of the doctoral degree and the master's degree.
Doctoral candidates, please proceed to the platform at this time. Master's degree students, please remain seated. Ms. Berry will announce each department as the doctoral graduates from that department approach the microphone. She will also introduce the chair of that department. Advisors' names are read following each student's name. Advisors will hood their doctoral student. Department chairs will present the diploma to each student, and Dean Griffin will greet each student.
Department of Counseling, Higher Education, and Special Education, Dr. William Liu, Chair. Counseling, Psychology, School Psychology, and Counselor Education, Priya Bansal. Banu Priya Motoru, hooded by Dr. Robert Lint. Mazneen Havewala, hooded by Dr. Sishin Wong. Juliana Kim, Program Special Education, hooded by Dr. Jade Wexler. Sarah Pepkin, hooded by Dr. Kelly Cummings. Higher Education, Student Affairs, and International Policy, A. Grace Chung, hooded by Dr. Jing Lin. Allison Jo LaFay, hooded by Dr. Claudia Galindo. Kristen LaRiviere, hooded by Dr. Carrie Ann O'Mara. Dante McGuire, hooded by Dr. Sharon Friesbrett. Michael Anthony Puma, hooded by Dr. Carrie Ann O'Mara. Ashley Ogwo, hooded by Dr. Sharon Friesbrett. Daitu Desasa, hooded by Dr. Candice Moore. Rachel Gammons, hooded by Dr. Michelle Espino. Marinel Martinez Binyarco, hooded by Dr. Michelle Espino. Jokina Stone, hooded by Dr. Bridget Turner Kelly. Department of Human Development and Quantitative Methodology, Dr. Laurel Stapleton, Chair. Human Development. Rachel Ghosh, hooded by Dr. Natasha Cabrera. Josh Rainier Medrano, hooded by Dr. Richard Prather. Quantitative Methodology, Measurement and Statistics, E. Sean Ding, hooded by Dr. Tracy Sweet. Ya Ting Sheng, hooded by Dr. Laura Stapleton. Shanshan Zhu, hooded by Dr. Yang Liu. Marianne Strazzeri, hooded by Dr. Yang Liu. Yi Fen, hooded by Dr. Gregory Hancock. Department of Teaching and Learning, Policy and Leadership, Dr. Nihat Polat, Chair. Teaching and Learning, Policy and Leadership, Janet B., hooded by Dr. David Weintraub. Yu Han Jimmy Lin, hooded by Dr. David Weintraub. Charlotte Healy, hooded by Dr. Campbell Scribner. Jason Saltmarsh, hooded by Dr. Campbell Scribner. Amanda Catania, hooded by Dr. Melinda Martin Beltran. Crystal Charity, hooded by Dr. Tara Brown. Kenna Pernley, hooded by Dr. Tamara Clegg and Dr. Sarah McGrew. Christina Kramarchuk, hooded by Dr. Ebony Terrell Shockley. Julie Miller, hooded by Dr. Andrew Bratlinger. Joseph Manco, hooded by Dr. Claudia Galindo. Bradley Quarles, hooded by Dr. Claudia Galindo. School System Leadership, Catherine Jeanette Sutton, hooded by Dr. Christine Numersky. Kimberly Renee Lane Petway, hooded by Dr. Segun Eubanks. Olivia Weaver Pearson, hooded by Dr. Segun Eubanks. Johnny Lewis Nash Jr., hooded by Dr. Douglas Anthony. Tangela Contessa Scales, hooded by Dr. Pamela Shetley. Jamie Bowers, hooded by Dr. Pamela Shetley, and Elizabeth Guerin Stewart, hooded by Dr. Douglas Anthony.
Please join me in a round of applause for our doctoral degree recipients.
Master's degree candidates, please rise and proceed to the platform at this time.
Program of Counseling, Higher Education, and Special Education, Dr. William Ming Lu Chair. Ariel Brathwaite. Shiloh Ortiz. Anna Alarcon. Rebecca Smith. Jessica Nunez Fleitas. Samuel Goldberg. Jonathan Theo. Kristen Cabrera. Olivia Rosenberg. Catherine Dingwall. Emily Dorsey. Emma Litch. Jared Manley. Miles Johnson. Daryl Hogan. Brianna Osborne. Higher Education, Student Affairs, and International Policy, Grayson Cox. Bailey Park. Veronica Weissman. Nick Hernandez Velasquez. Piper Holly. Jaden Mikulinski. Nacy Carice Grigsby. Ulysses Crawford II. Anna Garcia. Department Of Counseling, Higher Education, and Special Education, Dr. William Liu Chair. Counseling, Psychology, School Psychology, and Counseling Education, Rabia Domani Brown. Manuel Terran Hernandez. Special Education, Allison Allen. Diana Brown. Sarah Lombardo. Marissa Meadows. Emily Frock. Renee Kinsler. Jace Nasabuga. Samantha Boma. Allison Greenblatt. Elise Casey. Jasmine Stevens. Melissa Drabish. Sarah Kishner. Min Khan. Maha Shoaib. Reese Joyner. Human Development, Sarah Catafias. Tamika Pate. Samuel Yosef. Kaylee Yankee. Vanessa Taffo. Shannon Barman. Maria Garcia Paredo. Department of Teaching and Learning, Policy and Leadership, Alisa Chen. Stephanie Marie Williams. Laure Vessier. Charnette Vons Oliver. Valencia Martin. Brenna Marie Graham. Camry Adams. Deirdre Mapp. Quanisha Ruffner. Jamie Amaya. Claudia Ortega. Heather Vereen. Zishin Jin. Sha Lee. Jali Chen. Xing Yu Liu. Madeline Reichbart. Robin Nichols. Clarissa De Leon. Jonathan Mullen. Kelly O'Shea. Tamara Smith. Haley Kapai. Caitlin Zarco. Sydney Keith. Katrina Abdsalam. Luz Ramos. Jessica Dickens. Peshang Abdullah. Joanna Hung. Sahil Kocher. Amy Zong. Edward Brennan. Madeline Martinucci. Mary Kay. Rosie Benitez. Herman Sanchez. Allison Ritter. Andrew White. Lisa Price. Mags Hansen. Isabel Springer. Eric Goins. Rhonda Gahima. Wesley Tan. Gabrielle Turner. Danya Dayanim. Alan Friesen. Samuel Hom. Gabrielle G. Aaron Dwyer. Leslie Rushton IV. Wade Henderson. Katie Chung. Jennifer Stanton. Ryan DeAwes.
Please join me in a round of applause for Summer 2023, Winter 2023, and Spring 2024 graduate degree recipients. Y'all did it. All right. We are almost there, and I am very aware that I am the last thing that's standing between all of you and the hugs and the loves and the end of this wonderful ceremony. So I do not want to keep you from your celebrations. I will keep this very brief. In our college, we talk a lot about transforming education for good. This is more than a tagline or a phrase. Transforming education for good is a clear statement of our shared commitment to leaving the world better than how we found it. Your faculty, staff, and classmates have all seen you work so hard. We can all see how much you've learned, and you've taught us more than you'll ever know. We have no doubt that you are ready. You are ready to transform our schools and our society as educators, counselors, scholars, policymakers, and leaders. Our college is a diverse community, and we bring our knowledge about human development, education, mental health and well-being, and research methodology to bear as we take on the grand challenges of our time. The work you do each day has the capacity to change lives. You'll be on the front line of efforts to meet all students' needs and close equity gaps in societal outcomes. You will be the people to develop and lead initiatives that create safer and more inclusive schools. You will guide us as we resist existential threats to our planet and to our democracy. Indeed, the work that you have been prepared to do will transform lives, it will transform communities, and the work that you have been prepared to do will change the world. All graduates, all University of Maryland graduates are important, but our college is unique in that our work touches every person, every profession, and every discipline. As future teachers, school leaders, counselors, and researchers, your presence will be felt for generations. Never forget that each of you is a catalyst. Your work, your thinking, your care and compassion, and your commitment are critical to our society and advancing towards a more just future. Choosing a career, especially one related to the field of education, takes more than one yes. You have to say yes lots of times, and you have to say yes every day. And I am so proud of every time that you've said yes, for every yes that brought you to this moment. We've seen you all try, we've seen you fail, we've seen you keep trying. We've watched you grow stronger. Your presence in this room today is living proof that you can indeed do hard things. As you leave us today, I hope you carry knowledge, strength, and spirit with you that helps you continue to say yes. Not just one more time, but every day. And if you need some help finding your way to your yes, know that we're all here to remind you of your passion, your purpose, and just how enough you all already are. Congratulations, everyone. We are so very, very, very proud of you. We are proud of all that you are becoming. Do well, be well, and live well. Thank you very much.
Please rise and remain standing for the recessional until the platform party and faculty have left the platform.